Welcome everyone to the last official day of school. Last full day, I should say.
Whoa, look at that on the camera.
It's going really slow on camera, but really fast in real life.
Wow.
That's neat. What do you think you're going to do on your last full day, Clark, man?
Hopefully watch a movie again.
Really?
Watched a movie yesterday. Hopefully can watch another one today.
Obviously, a week of movies is good news at school. And other good news, the mailbox saga has come to an end. I'll show you guys how big the inside of this is. Clark's entire head could fit in our mailbox. Maybe his whole body at this point. Maybe
like 4 of my heads can fit in there.
It was laughable how big this thing was, but I got it installed. Not quite what we had before, but it was $5,800 cheaper, so that's good. If you're wondering what all this is down here, I trimmed this up again.
Dang, it's like as tall as me.
It is. Well, remember that. You were as tall as that when we put it in. So hopefully if it doesn't get taken out by a teenage driver, we'll be able to compare it in years from now. Is today your last day of lunch then? Because you're probably leaving before.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Last lunchtime.
Cafeteria ladies are like, yes! I don't have to make food for these little kids anymore.
Karen across the street is like...
She's on vacation too. Yeah, the lady that works across the street actually is the lunch lady at Clark Man's school, we found out.
If they have rib sandwich, I'll be so happy.
I think they're going to look into the freezer and they're going to be like, what do we got back here? And they find like some old meat from 1981 they bring out. They're like, feed it to them. We'll get our stuff out of here.
Everyone's like, bleh. Everyone's like, this tastes like a very old. Where'd you find this old school flavored meat?
It's aged beef.
It's literally aged beef.
I love you, buddy.
Love you.
Only 2 more times. This and 1 more, and that's it. I love you. Have a great day. Can't believe this is coming to an end, but another day, another bus. Welcome everyone to Home Alone with Greg and Roxy Bear in spirit. I gotta put on my boots because I got a little outdoor job to do here involving some weed and feed that is right over there. They just came and mowed my grass yesterday, and it's the perfect time to do this because it's not supposed to rain for the next few days, surprisingly. And right now the grass is wet, as you can see, which is perfect for that to adhere to. Under the deck, I've got a spreader. Mouthy chickens, of course. We all know about them. They've already had their treats. Don't let them fool you. But we've got this thing to spread it. It has a little thing in there that spins around. And I'll show you what this is like. Here is weed and feed. And what this stuff does, it's pretty nasty stuff, technically, but it gets rid of dandelions and all the things you don't necessarily want grown in your grass. Let's see what our setting is. Set it to 3 3/4. That's the exact one that I have right there. It's a whole system. Where's the line at? Oh, right there. Okay. I guess it was already there from last time. Just don't move it at all. All right. There you go. That's what it looks like inside there. It's like granules. There you go. Is this the content you subscribe for? I like to think so. Now we just need to get the podcast part down, and we should be good to go to do some weed and feeding. So this thing has a trigger on it right here, and you can see it doing its thing. And that's it. We just go all the way around out here and weed and feed. And this is why you want to wear pants and boots, because that kind of gets everywhere. But that's it. I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing now. And I'll see you on the other side. Maybe literally. You probably can't tell at all, but the front yard is done. That's something that is like a gift to your future self. Eventually you'll come out here and be like, wow, why does my grass look so perfect? And be like, oh yeah, remember that day back in the beginning of June when I did that? That's paying off. So here is the backyard. Oops, we're still spreading. Gotta get in the backyard here, and we'll do with whatever we got left here. I like to do this area up here, kind of like where we spend time at, and then if there's anything left, I go down beyond and use it up. Thought about just doing a whole video where it's just this. Just put the camera, attach it to this. Somebody'd probably really enjoy watching that. Probably not you though. Maybe. I shouldn't speak for you. Maybe you would like that, but I'll save you from that. We're done weed and feeding. That pretty much sums it up. From the backyard, now into the car, heading down to Lowe's. I've got to pick up some supplies, particularly a bucket for chicken feed. The one that I have is cracked on the lid, and water's getting in, and the food's getting moldy, which is, all those things are not good. So I need a new bucket, because today, from Amazon, I'm gonna get little things that they peck their heads into, and I'm gonna install that today, so it's all good to go. before we get rain again, which it's been 2 days now, so we're pushing our luck. And just like that, we're now at Lowe's. I do have to get a cart because I've been commissioned to get a few more things while I'm here. A one-item run. Oh, the hot sausage stand. Dangerous coming in here. One item run, try saying that once, becomes 3 at minimum. Oh, this card's terrible. Oh, no. This is, let's try this one. Alignment check. Better. Let's go acquire the thing the missus is having me pick up for her. Oh, I can see it from here. She's trying to repot all of her plants. She does that every year, and she needs a lot of potting soil. I think this should probably do it. That's the biggest one they got here. $17. That's probably gonna cost more than my, how dare you? It's gonna cost more than my bucket. I think I need to come this way quite a ways. Maybe down to paint. Oh, skirt? Here's what I need right here. That is perfect. And then this is the thing I mainly need. I need a new lid. They sell them separately. So that will be transformed from bucket to chicken feeder. For my third and final trick, I asked one of the associates where I could find it. They said aisle 28. I would have passed right by this and would have missed it. 28. Here's what we're looking for. I need like, would this work? I think I'm gonna go extra serious and get these. This is for like really heavy duty stuff that I want to throw away. Like I have some rocks that I dug out from where the mailbox is that I want to get rid of, and I gotta figure out a way to make that happen. I feel like I could put a little bit of them piece by piece into these bags and they'd slowly but surely would disappear from our house. Or I could just drive my car somewhere and dump them along the road, but this is probably a better choice. And these are like the same price as these ones. Honestly, not that far off from the majority of the bags. So yeah, we'll go with these. Do they have, I guess I just put a knot in them. But that is all I need from Lowe's. Not a entirely devastating day financially. Let's say we're at about, what do you think? They're like $45, something like that? My math was pretty good on that. $46.77. That does seem like a lot still though. We're gonna powerfully walk by the hot sausage stand. We're not gonna breathe it in at all, so we're not tempted. The Chickions will be excited when I get their new bucket installed here, especially because it's gonna have 4 spots where they can get in, so less waiting in line, I suppose. Oh, there you can see my poison. We might have to make an extra stop to get some stuff for that, because that's not good. Oh, I should show you my leg too. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me get in the light. Look at that. My knee does not normally look like that. It's bad. We're gonna make a much needed bonus stop here at the CVS store. External pain relievers? I think that would be it. This is like for muscle pain. I think mine would be more of a first aid situation. I think maybe the next aisle over. This is what I need right here. Medicated anti-itch spray with scar prevention. Stops itching of poison ivy rash. Yes! Here where the music's a little less loud and non-copyrighty. I need creamer for my coffee. I wonder if that'd be something that they would have here. Probably gonna pay an arm and a leg for it, but there's a chance. They do have it. If it saves me a stop, I'm willing to sacrifice it. Got all the essentials here. Creamer and medicated anti-itch spray. Should we give it a rip here right in the car? See how this stuff is? Made with tea tree oil, so it smells nice. I'm gonna put this right here on my arm, assuming that's open. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if I should rub that in, or I really need it on my arm. Again, this is gonna be kind of gross, but like, look at my arm, dude. It just keeps spreading too. That's running all over the place. This is probably, I don't know if this is the best way to do this. It's kind of working though, I guess. Put a little layer over there. I've been using aloe. Cody has these aloe plants. I've been using that and it's been nice. But it would be nice to have something that has like actual medicine in it, if you call it that. You're curious on the history of my poison. I'm not sure if it's ivy, oak, or sumac, but what I think happened was I was taking out some weeds and stuff from in front of the house, and I had gloves on that day, thank God. but I pulled a whole bunch of stuff and then I had a pile of it, and I picked that pile up. I was wearing a short sleeve shirt, and I'm thinking that the way that this is set up like that, I think there must have been some type of poison that I pulled, and it got all over my arm, and then when I dropped it down, it got into my leg too, which that doesn't bother me at all. Only when I'm wearing pants. It's like on my arm that kind of sucks. But it's not terrible. It's not debilitating. It's not keeping me up at night. It's just a nuisance. And I think we'll survive this. We did once before. I got this like 3 years ago, and it was real bad. I had it like on my leg and got like on my foot, and even between my toes, it was like, that was bad. This is not bad. So, thanks for attending my TED Talk, my Greg Talk. That is our adventure for today, I guess. I don't think there's anything else that I need out in the wild. Oh, I should probably get some chicken food too. Since we're on the chicken topic, let's top them off as well since we're down here. Uh-oh. Yard sale? Oh, it's this weekend. Sugar Shack. I got all excited there for a second. I was like, oh, we're gonna get a little bonus footage here, hitting up a yard sale on our way to the feed store, but no, just advertising for the weekend. Here we are at the feed store. We've been here plenty of times. You've seen the drill. Oh, I think I'm gonna get some of that for the turkeons. They like their little treats. I'll get them a small bag. They got this in plastic bags now, but we got some good stuff there, and we'll have some having chickens when we go home. Back home now, working on some editing and also doing some detective work. This is my mulch video that I did 1 week ago today. And I noticed in this shot right here, you probably can tell where this is going, but you look at these little plants that are growing around right here on the ground. Well, I brought this over and I did a little zoom in on it. And then I took that and I put it into ChatGPT and I said, can you tell me what plant this is? And ChatGPT says, it appears to be poison ivy. So, mystery solved. If you're wondering how I got poison ivy all over my arm and on my knee here, right there it is. I'm kind of curious how many people are going to be watching that video and be like, Greg, that's poison ivy, watch out. I'd be like, where were you that day? Let's go out to the patch and check it out. Still have some of it growing here. I ripped the one part out, and my theory is correct. I'm all scared now, but is that poison right there? Is that poison right there? I don't even know anymore. It's growing up through, oh God, it's growing up through this beautiful little plant here, and I had no idea that poison was growing in there, but I think that's exactly what that is there. Maybe I should do a little clip where I'm like future Greg in that video and be like, hey, for those of you that were wondering if that's poison ivy, yeah, it was poison ivy. It sure was. Just did a little PSA on the dangers of poison ivy as evidenced by the mistakes that I've made in my life. And I always feel like the best advice you can give isn't necessarily what you should do, it's what you shouldn't do. And that is a perfect example. Come out in shorts and a short sleeve shirt and start cutting out poison ivy out of your garden beds and carrying it around like a numbskull. That was me. That's how I ended up here. I'm nervous of everything that has seemingly like leaves. Let's look this up. Butternut. Junglin's cinerea, also known as white walnut or oil nut. I'm not touching it regardless. At least not without gloves on. Outside of the poison ivy diagnosis, the one other bummer today is that my Amazon stuff still isn't here, and that's my chicken feeding things, the little portholes that go in the side. And I was going to finish this vlog off showing the installation of those and setting it up outside, but I can't do that if it's not here. So we might have a little addendum onto this. I don't know if it'll be today, tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, maybe a couple days from now, but I'll put that in here so we can finish the storyline, which is getting the chickens all set up. I just received notification that my package has been delivered, and now they don't even need to come to our house anymore. It fits inside the mailbox. Even something this big. I've got a couple things in here, actually. Speaking of the mailbox, I got numbers. They're like, I think brass? Fake brass maybe, but yeah. It's like a 10-pack of numbers for your mail. So then you put that on our post out there. And then these are the things. This photo describes this product in a way that I never would be able to. That's how it works right there. Chicken stands on the outside, puts her little head in there, and the food, through science, doesn't spill out, but they're able to get in there and get it. So got 4 of these in gaskets as well, and they include the hole saw that I'll use to drill into the bucket that I bought today. See that?
So you're gonna drill the hole with that, like, you're gonna be like, zzz.
Yep, put that in. Well, this will go on the inside like this. It comes out, and then we screw a gasket and then the outside of that
it's
on
meant
there.
to be like this?
Like that, so the rain doesn't get in there. They put their heads in there like that.
I'm really tired of
Ooh, it's in, and it's out.
Bye.
And there you go.
Is there a piece in there, or nope, it's just got to cut the dust?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, it's on there.
Yeah. See if we can pull that
Be
off.
so careful, Dad.
Yeah, it's a little sharpie sharp, as you'd expect to cut through plastic. But if you want to look inside there, there's a hole.
Right in the Lowe's logo.
Can you see in there?
Hello.
Oh, here, look. We can do it this way. I'll flip it upside down.
Huh? Oh. Hi.
You're upside down, but Clark's in there. That was probably really trippy to look at, actually. That's number one. We're going to do one here, and one here, and one there, and we're good to go. And then the easy part, just assembling this. It's like Lego project, basically. We'll keep that on the inside, and then get it all squared away on the out. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're just going to turn that and put it on the outside like that. I think that's the way they want it. Let me double check. Yeah, the big part goes towards the inside. So like this. See how you turn that on there like that? And look, the chickens go in there and they eat and everybody is happy. Like that, like that. You okay over there? All right. Oh, that's perfect. That's snug.
Well, that's snug.
That's snug as a bug in a rug. Yours is good? There, you got to make sure they're facing like that. You want the thick part to be at the top. I'm going to dial that in a little bit. We got one more to do. You want to do it? You put that last one in? Look at this dude. The chickens are going to be so happy. They're like, thank you, Clark man, for building that for us. We can eat. We can all four of us eat at once, and then the other four just have to wait in line behind us. Right now, I just have 2 holes, so they're deprived.
I had one there.
I put 8 holes in. It's just they're all lined up.
They're like, no.
There's not even enough space for them to all stand there. It'd be so funny. Yep, and you want that the hood to be at the top there. Otherwise, they'd have to turn their head upside down to eat, which I don't think they would want to do. They could probably do it though. They'd find a way.
Dad, are they owls? No.
No, they're chickens. I wouldn't mind getting some owls though. If we could get a few owls, that'd be neat. You can even put plugs on this too. They gave us 4 plugs in case you like want to starve your chickens to death. You can put those on there, but I wouldn't recommend it. This is pretty much the same thing they have right now. I'm gonna call it an upgrade though, since there's 4 holes instead of 2. They're like, what? An extra thing of food? Here's our old one that's been out here forever. As you can see, we got cracks there, cracked there. The lid's cracked open, and the food might be wet, although it's been dry lately. That thing's just so brittle. But that's how this one works, and this has like rubber on it, and at one point an animal chewed on the outside of this. We won't have to worry about that with this. So we're just gonna dump the food from there into here and start anew. Oh, that scared the crap out of them. And we're losing a lot of food there, boys. Okay. Just like that. Oh. I might have to change. I don't know if they'll be able to get in there or not because of the way that I have this sitting. We'll just take this out. Oh, the ants are going to be angry. The ants are furious. Take this out. Chickens might eat those actually. And just have it sitting on there. That's perfect. Perfect. And a whole bunch of freebies there. There you go. That's the new feeder. I always keep this on top too. And yeah, pretty happy with that. I want to end this video with them all eating around it, but I don't think they're gonna cooperate. You guys are the worst actors ever. She's like, what are you talking about? I actually have some treats for them, but I have to mow the chicken yard first. So I'll give you some bonus footage if you stuck around this far. They got some goodies coming out, some really good stuff from dinner tonight. You want to talk about incredible feasts? We got crab legs, well, shells, grapes, tons of watermelon. Who's excited? More excited for this than they are for my new feeder, I'm sure, but here we go. Going in. They love those things so much. I'll dump this over here so we don't hit anybody. Scared them a little bit. And hope they don't mind a little grass on it, which I'm sure they don't. There you go. That's a little chickie on feast to send you guys out. Hope you enjoyed coming along with me today on my journey. And of course, we'll see you tomorrow. Clarkman's final day of school. Little half day. We're going out for lunch. It's going to be a fun time.